All right, now even if you know nothing about surfing or swimming, you might have stumbled on to the video of Mick Fanning. Fanning was the Australian surfer who was attacked by a shark off the coast of South Africa. Fanning somehow got free of the shark and was eventually pulled to safety. Dangerous brushes with sharks are nothing new to people of Northern California. In fact, two swimmers are planning to make the near 30-mile trek from the Golden Gate to the Farallon Islands through an area called the Red Triangle. 10% of all shark attacks worldwide take place in that area. Aren't our guests so happy to be here after reading that statistic? We got Simon Dominguez over here and Kimberley Chambers.
Yeah.
And first of all, I just can't believe that you're doing this. And have you seen that video of Mick Fanning? I mean, does that put anything in your head? I mean, how do you handle that? We'll start with you, Simon.
Yeah, well, Mick Fanning obviously is an Aussie.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an Aussie. I think we have sort of an affinity with sharks. And I heard that Mick may have said to that shark, be careful of other Aussies, because you know, I also heard that he actually punched it in the back.
That's right.
So I'm hoping that that word has got out to the Californian-based sharks that, you know, don't mess with Aussies.
Yeah, and Kimberley, with you, the question is, why are you guys doing this? It can't be just for the love of the game, huh?
You know, it's something that I think we're both, we feel very motivated to push ourselves and see what we're made of, what we can do. And this is a swim that means a lot, particularly to me. I think those islands are really, really special. I mean, they're part of San Francisco. They're just 30 miles away. And it's
just 30 miles away.
I won't be saying that during my swim.
No,
but,
yeah, because how long,
yeah.
I have to cut you off, but
Yeah.
how long is this going to take?
Well, we're thinking probably about 14 or 15 hours.
Yeah.
You know, if we get good conditions, it might be a little bit quicker than that.
Yeah.
But, you know, 14, 15, maybe even longer.
For either one of you, what do you think is the toughest challenge in front of you?
You know, the mind, actually. I think the mind plays an important role in these swims. You know, we're physically fit, we're trained for this swim, but you know, you go through really rough patches where your mind tells you you can't do this, and you're in so much pain and you're cold. But I think that's really the biggest risk, and also the weather.
Yeah, and not of the weather. How cold is this water going to be? What are you expecting?
We're very lucky that the water is a lot warmer now than normal. You know, the water, we're probably looking at high 50s. We'll probably start at, you know, almost mid-60s at the bridge. And, you know, that's one reason why people haven't really swum this before. You know, there's two people that have swum from the island to the shore, but no one's actually done it the other way, because there is a thought that swimming from warm water to cold water is quite difficult and dangerous.
And I should touch up on that, because you guys were part of a 6-member relay team that went from the city to the island. So you are experienced somewhat in what you're going to expect, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and we've spent a lot of time out at the islands. You know, we think the Farallon Islands are a magical place.
Yeah.
You know, it's quite remote out there. There are a lot of seals and wildlife. We go out there quite often, and we just think this is something that needs to be done, and I think the two of us are the first people that should be doing this.
Now, you both train with North Bay Aquatics up in Marin, so I mean, you with Ken and Don, you know, the legendary coaches there. Any words of wisdom they give you before you hit the?
For me, it's just shut up and swim.
Yeah, no, we're very lucky having them as coaches. You know, I think Don said to me, keep swimming until there's no more water.
Yeah.
You know, which, you know, we're lucky that we have mentors like that to keep us on track and train us. And you know, I swim in 2 days. I'm hopefully swimming on Tuesday night. So right now I'm jumping out of my skin. I just can't wait to get in the water.
Yeah. So as early as Tuesday night, you're going to go out there.
The Aussie will.
You will. Okay.
Yeah. So Kim's swimming a week after me.
Okay. Well, hey, we're going to be monitoring this, and I wish we had a medal to give you, put around your neck when you get there, but we'll just have to shake your hand when it's done.
Yeah, thank you, Vern. We're not doing it for the praise. You know, of course, it's nice to get a pat on the back when we finish. Yeah. We're lucky that we're a member of a group of swimmers called Night Train Swimmers, and we actually swim for charities. Yeah. And we'll be trying to raise some money on this swim to, you know, to benefit a couple of charities that we're involved with.
Out of sight. Go get them. Thanks so much, and hey, good luck.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, we're going to toss to break. We'll be back with this week's They Said It Award. Don't move.